Imagine a world without the vibrant hues of a breathtaking sunset, or the comforting melody of raindrops gently tapping against your window. Picture a reality where the taste of your most beloved cuisine fades into a distant memory, and the sensation of a loved one's touch becomes an unattainable aspiration. While this is the everyday existence for a few individuals, for the majority of us, fortunately, it remains an abstract notion that is challenging to truly comprehend. Now imagine a world where you not only hear the notes of a song, but you also see colors dancing in the air as the music plays. This is the reality for people like singer-songwriter Lorde, who experiences a phenomenon known as synesthesia. It's like she has a built-in light show every time she listens to music, and it likely plays a large part in her ability as a songwriter and a performer. Welcome to the world of sensation and perception, a course that explores the science behind our senses and how they shape our perception of the world. My name is Jeffery Jones, and I'm a professor of psychology, and together we'll explore the wonders of our sensory systems and how they influence everything from our daily decisions to our deepest emotions. Our senses, sight, hearing, touch, taste, smell, and balance, are the gateways to our understanding of the world. They shape our experiences, our interactions with objects and other people, and even our identities. Our senses are not just biological functions. They are the artists of our reality, painting our experiences with the brushstrokes of perception. And yet, we often take them for granted. And understanding how our senses work is incredibly important beyond how well you might do in this course. Our senses are often overlooked as the drivers of the choices we make each day. The smartest and the most successful corporations, Apple, BMW, Nike, for example, understand how sensory experiences shape consumer choices, elevate brand visibility, and guide the creation of intuitive products. Probably the easiest example to come to mind is the food industry. They know that the crunch of a chip or the creaminess of a chocolate can be the difference between a product that flies off the shelves and one that sits gathering dust. But this attention to our sensory experience is not limited to marketing food. Ever wondered why certain brands are so memorable? It's not just about having a catchy slogan or a flashy logo. It's about creating a sensory experience that resonates with the consumers. The smell of a new car, the feel of a luxury fabric, the sound of a can of your beverage of choice being opened. These sensory cues can trigger powerful emotions and memories, making a brand more appealing and more memorable. And of course, understanding sensation and perception is extremely important when it comes to our health and quality of life. Understanding sensory perception can help us develop better treatments for visual and auditory impairments. It can also inform the design of more user-friendly medical devices and environments. For example, some hospitals are beginning to pay attention to factors like lighting and noise levels, recognizing that a more sensory-friendly environment can improve patient outcomes. In this course, we are going to talk about these kinds of practical applications. But to do that, we have to understand the underlying psychological and neurophysiological mechanisms of sensation and perception. How do our brains process sensory information? How do senses interact with each other and with other cognitive processes like attention and memory and emotion? And how do individual differences and cultural factors shape our sensory experiences? In our first week, we'll dive into the basics of how we study perception. We'll explore the methods and techniques used by researchers in the field, and we'll discuss some of the key findings that have shaped our understanding of sensory perception. In the following weeks, we'll delve deeper into each of our senses, starting with vision. We'll explore the structure and function of the eye, and we'll discuss how the brain processes visual information to create the rich tapestry of colors, shapes, and movements that we perceive. We will spend quite a bit of time learning about visual perception. One because of how important vision is to the human experience, but also because some of the ways the brain decodes visual information is similar to how it decodes information from other senses. After vision, we'll turn our attention to the auditory system, and we'll learn about the intricate structures of the ear and how they work together to capture and process sound. We'll also explore how we perceive different aspects of sound, such as pitch, volume, and timbre. We'll also talk about speech perception and how our auditory system enables us to decode and comprehend spoken language, transforming simple sound waves into meaningful communication. Then we'll delve into the world of cutaneous perception, exploring the sense of touch. We'll learn about the different type of touch receptors in our skin and how they respond to various stimuli. We'll also discuss the role of touch in our interactions with the world, from the simple act of picking up a cup to the complex movements of a ballet dancer. We will also shed light on the challenges faced by individuals with sensory disorders and impairments. We'll explore how these conditions affect their perception of the world and discuss the latest research in this field. Keep your senses sharp and your mind open, and I'll see you in the next video.